Chris Tuck wants to be mayor of Anchorage. He's one of 10 who want the job. In our special series, Behind the Ballot, we talk one-on-one with each of the 10 candidates to learn more about their goals for the city, how they plan to accomplish those goals, along with something about the candidates themselves and their personal lives. Chris Tuck is passionate about Anchorage. That's why he says he's running for mayor.
What Anchorage needs right now is the spirit of togetherness. And we just haven't had that in quite a while.
Chris is no stranger to Alaska politics. He served on the Alaska legislature for 14 years in the House of Representatives. Chris believes his experience of working with those across the aisle will make him a strong mayor.
My style is to facilitate bringing people together. You must treat people with respect. And respect their views, respect their opinions, but trying to find common ground where we can all come together and start moving forward.
And moving forward, there's a lot of work to be done. I talked to Chris about some of the key issues facing Alaskans these days. First off, dealing with all the snow this year. Anchorage has seen well over 100 inches with plenty of weeks left in the winter season.
We should not allow the city to be shut down when we have snowfalls. We are an Arctic city and snow happens. The most important thing is get the snow removed as quick as possible, giving people access.
Chris also believes the city needs to be more proactive when it comes to clearing the snow.
Just cut the one lane that you need to and then clear out the intersections wide and open and then get down just so at least we have one lane coming through that people can depend on. Also, we need to, we have our snow dumps, but let's just get the snow off the streets.
He adds working together with others for the good of the community would make a big difference.
We got to make sure our procurement is in place to be able to take advantage of all the iron that we have out there in the private industry or private companies so that we can contract them. There's no reason why we shouldn't have any shared services.
Another big topic on the minds of voters, Anchorage's most vulnerable, those experiencing homelessness in our city.
It affects our tourism. It affects people wanting to have businesses open downtown. It affects our neighborhoods, affects our parks, our recreation, it affects our health. And so that's something that we need to get control over.
Chris believes navigation centers are an important piece in helping the homeless. Navigation centers offer a one-stop place for people to come in and share their needs with experts.
We need to come up with individualized living plans for them. No different than when we have a student that's struggling in school, we come up with individualized education plans. We need to come up with individualized living plans.
Anchorage is also in the middle of a housing shortage. A recent economic report by the Anchorage Economic and Development Corporation shows it's getting more expensive to own a home in the city and even more difficult to find one. If we want people to come to our city, where are they going to live?
Well, we are going to have another record tourism year. And when you have short-term rentals, there's no space available for long-term rentals, which is where housing comes in. And so I just think we need to build more hotels and motels to be able to accommodate another record year. And we see that happening right now.
But along with his political views, I wanted to learn more about Chris Tuck, the family man. What are his interests? How does he spend the little free time he has these days?
Well, you know what I'm looking forward to is just camping out and reading a couple books. I love to ski. I love the snow machine. Summertime, it's biking, hiking, and fishing, mostly ocean fishing.
And Chris's favorite thing about the city of Anchorage? Quite simply, the people.
I'm a people person, and we have a mosaic of cultures here. And with that, you have different ambitions, aspirations, and hopes and dreams. And one of the funnest things about my public service is making community efforts succeed.
Ballots will be mailed to Anchorage voters on March 12th. In addition to the race for mayor, voters will also be deciding on several assembly and school board seats. The deadline to mail back your ballot, April 2nd.